welcome to Johnnie Bennie Campus News, where we keep you up to date with campus life and events. On Saturday, February 13th, the OLC invites students to relax with in-person beginner nature painting. Students are provided all craft materials to explore watercolor, nature art, and are expected to follow indoor COVID guidelines. This event will be held in the new Science Center, 150 at 3 p.m. Visit the Outdoor U page or the bulletin to sign up. In light of Valentine's Day, Red Gauge will be hosting an open skate event this coming Sunday, February 14th. Students will be entertained with hot chocolate and coffee, snacks, music at the Tundra. The Valentine's Open Skate event starts at 4:30 at the SJU Tundra Ice Rink and ends at 6:30 p.m. Also, on February 14th, the SJU Senate presents Johnnie Day in Brother Willie's Pub. There will be a live photo booth, music, and giveaways. The event starts at 4:30 p.m. and ends at 7:30 p.m. CSB Campus Ministry will honor Ash Wednesday with several events on February 17th. A brief prayer meeting will be held in the Upper Gretzky at noon, followed by a distribution of ashes. Ashes will be available for distribution at Gretzky Fireside Lounge from 3 p.m. to 4:30 p.m. To end Ash Wednesday, a 5 p.m. Mass will be held in Upper Gretzky. In fine arts programming, a string performance by men's chorus Chanticleer will take place on Friday, February 12th at 7:30 p.m. Chanticleer presents Love Always, a collection of music love letters featuring both traditional and contemporary styles. The concert is free for CSB SJU students, but regular tickets can be purchased on the Fine Arts Programming page.
Although last semester CSB SJU suspended its sports due to COVID-19 health concerns, the two schools are trying to bring back some normality by allowing sports to resume operation under restrictions. The St. John's men's basketball and wrestling teams had their first games of the condensed season on January 29th and January 30th. Men's basketball won against St. Mary's University 87-64. Team scores for men's wrestling were not calculated.
So the fall sports moving to spring will have a condensed season. And a lot of this still hasn't been completely worked out. It's at the president's level. But what it really is going to come down to is the fall sports moving to spring will only play half their season.
What we've tried to do from the start was to try and create the safest opportunity for the student athletes to compete and still make it a legitimate kind of a season. Every sport is going to have to look at things differently. Unfortunately, no conference championships for track and field or swimming and diving. We have to focus on COVID first before we focus on competition. We have found that any kind of spread from COVID has not been transmitted because of the sport and because of the competition. Many of our sports are still practicing with masks on, but the sports that are testing 3 times a week, according to the Department of Health, they don't need to mask. That's the only deal. It's a state law. It's not St. John's trying to impose undue sanctions on people's lives. I don't think we need a championship for that. If we can give the guys something that makes them feel pretty good, I think we're doing our job.
While Johnnies and Bennies won't have the opportunity to cheer their teams in person this season, they can still catch all the action by watching the streams on GoJohnnies.com.
CSB SJU dives back into sports with all new seasons after being restricted by COVID-19. CSB basketball executes a strong comeback, only to fall short against Concordia Cobbers. Playing with a team of 8 due to COVID restrictions, the Bennies closed the first half 12-point gap. Kendall Thompson upped the score 55-52, while Carla Meyer and Maddie Schmitz helped tie up the score 59-59. In the fourth quarter, Cobbers upped their score 82-78. Now 1-1 in MIAC and 2-1 overall, CSB basketball will host a game against St. Mary's this Saturday. Track and field athlete Fiona Smith was named CSB Athlete of the Week after winning her first collegiate race. Smith kept up with cross-country All-American and national qualifying Helen Dolan, only to win the 3,000-meter race by 2 seconds. Smith's time is currently the best in the MIAC. The CSB hockey team has rescheduled their game against St. Thomas again and will now travel to St. Paul Friday, February 19th. Sunday, February 14th will kick off the home season, where CSB will host Concordia at 6 p.m. at the Mac St. Cloud. St. John's hockey team, who previously wielded a season high of 45 shots on net, manages 1 goal against St. Scholastica. The non-conference game resulted in a score of 3-1, where Tana Dufault scored the single goal and his second goal of the season. The Johnnies aim for their comeback against Gustavus Adolphus on Wednesday, February 17th. Travis Brown was claimed as MIAC Men's Hockey Athlete of the Week, being the first SJU defenseman to bear the title since 2006. Brown totaled 6 points in SJU's 3 wins, posted an assist in February 3rd's non-conference win, and added 2 more in the MIAC opener. That's it for this week's Sports Roundup. Now we go back to the desk.
That's all for this week's newscast. I'm Elijah, and thank you for joining us. Be sure to check in next week for more updates on Johnnie Bennie Campus News.